Hey guys, it's me, Jessica. I'm sure you all have been wondering where the heck I have been. It's been a little over 2 weeks, I think, since I've done an update. So I'm going to start with the numbers real quick. The last time I updated you was my week 10 post-op, and I'm going to update you on week 11 and week 12. So week 11 I weighed in at 243.4, which was a 1.2 pound loss from week 10. And then week 12, I weighed in at 241.8, and that was a 1.6 pound loss. So from the beginning of my journey, starting at 285.8, I have lost 44 pounds. So pretty happy about that. Now I guess I'll go into why I've kind of been MIA. Right after week 10, I had a trip scheduled to fly to Arizona, which is actually where I was born and raised, and I've been gone there for about 10 years now. I spent 8 years in Colorado, and I've now spent 2 years in Minnesota. So I actually went down for a job interview, and that was a positive interview, and I ended up getting a job offer. Most of my family is in Arizona. I do have some family in Colorado, and I also have some extended family here in Minnesota. However, my parents, my brothers, cousin, aunts, uncles, I have a lot in Arizona. So I've kind of been looking to either get back to Colorado or Arizona to be closer to family. So I had kind of a tough decision to make, because the place that offered me a position only gave me 24 hours to make the decision. And it wasn't exactly the job offer that I had hoped for as far as the conditions. So I kind of had to make a gut decision and decide whether that was the right move for me. And in the end, I decided to go ahead and accept the job offer. So part of the conditions was I had to be starting my new job no later than 4 weeks from my date of acceptance. So that really puts a time crunch on me here in Minnesota. I have turned in my notice for my job. I've also turned in the notice that I plan to vacate the apartment that I'm living in now. And the rest of it is pretty much still up in the air. I have 2 weeks and 3 days now before I need to move. We are going to pull out the morning of the 28th, and when I say we, that will be me, my 2 teenage daughters, and my father is flying up to help us drive, because I do have 2 vehicles and I can't drive both, and obviously we need to take some stuff back. So I'm debating whether to buy a trailer, rent a truck, tow a vehicle. There's just so many things I could do, and I haven't made a decision yet. I think I'm leaning towards purchasing a trailer. That way I can store my items, because when I actually get to Arizona, I am going to stay in Phoenix, or in a suburb of Phoenix, with my brother for a month or 2, and on my way there we're going to pass through Colorado, and I'm actually going to drop my 2 teenage daughters off with their father. So we normally split the summer anyway, so I will just drop them off a little bit earlier than normal, and then he'll keep them for 6 to 8 weeks. Normally he gets them for 6 weeks, so if he has them 2 extra weeks, I'm sure he wouldn't mind. So once I get to Arizona, I will start my new job. Then I will start to look for somewhere for the girls and I to live, and figure that all out. So I really kind of got a lot on my plate. Obviously, you guys that have been following me know that I work full-time, I go to school full-time, and as I said, I have 2 teenage daughters. Plus trying to maneuver or plan this move has just really stressed me out, to say the least. So that's kind of why I've been missing in action. I haven't even been watching as many videos. Normally I stay pretty much on top of that daily, but I know I've watched some of your videos, and I've got a lot of videos to catch up on. So anyways, that's just kind of a quick video update from me. One big factor with this move is that I will be changing insurances. And I don't know if any of you guys out there have done that since you had lap band surgery. I don't know what that's going to mean for me. I'm only, 3 months out, and I know that I'm supposed to go to the doctor every month. With my new job, my insurance won't start until 90 days after I start, and I will be changing insurances. Right now, I'm United Healthcare or Medica here in Minnesota, and I will be transferring over to Aetna at my new job. So I have no idea if this is considered like a pre-existing condition, if I will even be able to go to the doctor on my insurance plan once I get to Arizona. I mean, there's just a lot up in the air right now with this whole move, and I am just praying that I made the right decision. So I'm trusting in the higher power, and I am just going with it. So anyways, guys, if any of you had any advice on the insurance piece, I would certainly appreciate that, because Lord knows that's weighing heavily on my mind. I do have my third fill scheduled for next week, so we will see how that goes, and I will try and be much better on posting my weekly updates, because that was definitely one of my things I wanted to do with this journey, was stay on track with uploading videos, and also keeping track on your guys' journeys as well, because I know how much this community means to me in this journey. So anyways, I hope everybody is doing well, and hopefully you'll hear from me later this week with my week 13 updates. Anyways, guys, thanks. See you soon. Bye.